Hello everybody, this is Sandy Ronchy with Sleazy Times. This is our first video interview that will be on our website sleazytimes.com. I would like to introduce you to a random hobo we found on the street that we want to interview.
Hi, I'm Joe Hobo.
So, Mr. Hobo, what is it like to know that you are a failure and that most people just wish that you would die?
I don't know, Miss Ronchy. What is it like to know that the entire population of Butler County has been inside you?
Well, I really don't see how that is any of your business, Mr. Hobo.
And I don't see how it is any of your business to try to repopulate the world with your own womb.
Mr. Hobo, this is supposed to be a professional interview, not a rant for you and your half-witted jokes.
And I think it is time for you to close your legs before you contaminate the atmosphere.
Okay, so Mr. Hobo, what do you think about our community?
Well, I think it is a great place. Well, it would be, if Snot Baby Deer didn't live here.
Excuse me, Mr. Hobo, I would appreciate it if you didn't talk about my boss that way.
And I would appreciate it if you would give me head.
Mr. Hobo, let's just get this interview over with and then we will talk about that.
Okay, that works.
So Mr. Hobo, Snot Baby Deer and I figured you would be a perfect candidate to work at Sleazy Times. You have all of the qualifications.
I think I'm going to have to pass on your offer, Miss Ronchy. I really have no desire to work for someone who had to throw a brick through his own campaign office window to get sympathy votes in his mere election.
How do you know about that, Mr. Hobo? That is supposed to be strictly confidential. Snot Baby Deer would never do anything like that.
So he didn't embezzle money that was supposed to be used for our roads?
Mr. Hobo, the only reason we gave you this interview was because we figured you were not smart enough to ask these kind of questions.
So I guess I just proved you wrong.
So how do you feel about the current economy?
Well, it's rough, but it's getting better. If McCain was elected, we wouldn't be in this mess. But Americans are kinda stupid.
Okay, how much wood can a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Already out of questions, I see.
Please just answer the question.
Well, then a woodchuck could chuck about 2 foot of wood a minute depending on the type of tree. The harder wood would take a little more time. Any more questions?
Well.
Okay, then I got some questions for you. How many drinks does it take to get you in bed?
Well, usually none.
That's what I thought. So why do you want to piss off the Butler County?
Well, they are all doing stuff that is wrong.
Like what? Doing their jobs, and obeying the laws, and not stealing money?
Well.
Or not going out, and getting trashed at local bars, and making a complete ass out of themselves?
Well.
Or wanting to sleep with every man on the planet, and him not just talking about you, him talking about snot too.
Okay, Mr. Hobo, I think we're done here.
So about that head.
All characters and events in this show, even those based on real people, are entirely fictional. All celebrity voices are impersonated poorly. This program contains coarse language and due to its content it should not be viewed by anyone.